lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone.
Hello readers and digital people, and welcome back to GP Reads. I am your host, Grant Reads, and today, well, I'm going back into something that I haven't been into in a long time. We are going back into Reinhardt Quest. For those of you who don't know what that is, it is a web series and a series of games, and also a very mysterious website. So today we will be going into all of these things. I don't know how far we're going to get. We're going to go as far as we can. Hopefully we'll be able to finish all of the new stuff. Now, we have actually looked into this before. If you all want to see our previous investigations, the videos will be linked in the description and also in the pinned comment after the video has finished going live. All right, let's see what we got here today. We got Finn, good to see you. King of Burgers, good to see you as well. Greg the Dice. All right. Now, before I get into this, I do have a special guest with me here today. Let me unmute them, but the thing is, the game is also on, so their audio is probably going to be crazy, so let me know how they sound. All right. I have with me today, Roxy.
Hi, it's me, Roxy. I made this thing.
Can you all hear Roxy okay? I feel like the game is way too loud. Let me... Well, you're going in for spoilers then, Greg. You should have done it already. You can hear okay? Okay. Alright, because to me, the music of the game is, like, ridiculously loud. Alright, but we're going to start with the game today, and then we're going to go into the videos and website from there, so... Let's go ahead and get it started. Oh, anything you'd like to say before we start, though?
No, I don't think so.
New Discord server with King of Burgers. Interesting. Is it the same thing, like a remake, or is it something completely new? I'm curious. Anyway, I will check back on that in a minute. We're going to go ahead and get started. I may actually go to preferences real quick. Turn the music down just a bit.
Should probably also make it so that text speed is like halfway from where it is now.
Right. Don't need to skip anything. Alright, let's get started. The weeks after Cassidy's death were rough. Yeah, that was extremely traumatizing when that happened, by the way. I've been interviewed by police, the press, everyone. Not how my 5-year-old self imagined being famous. You say? My witness statements were discredited. All the time. And that's why I'm here. Hello, Officer Daniels. You're certain that's how things transpired? Yes, I saw it. I saw everything. Officer Daniels. That still doesn't account for the markings on their foreheads. What markings? You saw the photos, the markings. Your mother had 1 line, your father had 2, and your friend had 3. Can you explain that? I can't. I didn't see that happen. I told you yesterday, and the day before that, and today. Somebody's messing with their mind. I saw Cassidy standing over Mom and Dad. She slit her own throat, and her neck exploded. I didn't see her carving any lines. None of the bodies had lines on their foreheads. I didn't see anyone enter the house or carve in any lines. I don't know how they got there. I went outside immediately after Cassidy dropped dead and called the police. And you realize how that sounds. Your story doesn't check out, Olive. I know. And even with the stuff from this week, they don't believe me. I think they're starting to suspect me as the culprit. It's not my fault that my luck's so bad. Hello, Rain. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I believe you. Of course you do. Yeah, I know. Speaking of recent things, can I talk with you about what happened earlier this week? I'm having trouble processing it, considering everything else. First, we can talk about the rest of what happened after Cassidy died, if that's okay. The two kind of mix into one another, but, you know, of course, I'm here to listen. Thank you. Whenever you're ready. After getting home from yet another interview, I sat at Lorelei's room for a bit. She dropped me off at home and went to work. I feel like this is someone's actual room. She works 3rd shift at the local mall. The car ride home was silent, mostly. It was a little unpleasant. We'd started dating by then, but, I don't know, things felt a bit off. We'd go on maybe 3 or 4 dates by then, trying to heal. I love her, but even when we're together, she can feel so distant. It was around the end of November, I believe, the 29th, I remember. It's still saved on my phone, the day I had to go to the interview. Yeah, I think it was a Thursday. I heard some noise from outside, I think. Around where the trash cans would be on the street. Lorelei and I's room was right towards the front of the house, but from the window, I'd been unable to see anything, so I decided to just go outside, thinking it was just a raccoon or something. Do we even have raccoons in Nevada? Probably not, but our town is weird. Sparks just feels disconnected from the rest of the world. It looks like it was slapped together with no real thought or consistent aesthetic. Some of the areas feel trapped in the 90s. Sorry, as I was saying. I went outside, expecting to see a random raccoon or something. I wasn't expecting to see what was actually there, though. Cassidy, no, I'm kidding. Seeing nothing at the trash can slightly perplexed me, but I heard footsteps a little ways away. I went around and looked down the street. Lily? Oh, hi, Olive. Wait, this is Lily?
Yeah.
I got something mixed up there. I didn't realize that's how she looked outside of the cartoon. It's that Lily? Okay. Oh, hi, Olive. What are you doing out here? Well, I was just having a stroll, and I saw a raccoon at your trash cans, and I shooed them away. She smiled warmly, looking down and swaying her shoulders slightly. Lily always smelled nice, like cotton candy. It made being around her just that much more pleasant. Oh, okay. Well, do you want to hang out or something? Lorelei just left a little bit ago. I know. Okay. That response somewhat startled me. I'd love to hang out, but I have some things to tend to at home. I'll see you at school tomorrow, though, right? I hadn't been at school for a while, just didn't feel up to it. Not after what happened with Cassidy. It was kind of weighing on me. You know what? Yeah, you will. School isn't that far of a walk. Even then, I thought Lorelei could probably drive me. Yay! I'm so happy! I'll tell everyone you'll be there. Having missed almost a whole month of school and proceeding to come back on a Friday is a little messed up, but it's whatever. I can make up the work. Yeah, do that. I smiled at her. She was sweet. She still is. Lily's an interesting girl, taller than me, smells nice, probably autistic. Okay. Kind to me. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. You will. I'll see you then. Bye, Olive. She smiled at me and walked away as her pastel pink 5-inch platforms. That's some big shoes. Wonder how she could walk with those, like, for real, seriously. You like Lily, don't you? Rain, you creeper. I don't know. If I may say, I do think you somewhat rushed into your relationship with Lorelei. You got with her right after the incident with Cassidy. Do you think that way, in some way? Owed her for taking you in? I'd rather not talk about that right now. Can we focus on... Right. My apologies, Olive. Please continue. Arriving at school the next day was a little hard. People were staring. It's whatever. I didn't care. I'd planned on keeping to myself, but I spotted some people Cassie and I would hang out with sometimes. Hey, Alex. Yves? Eves? Is it E? What is it?
Yves.
Yves, okay. Hey, Alex, Yves. How are you two? Olive, hey, been a bit. Hey there, stranger. I think we're both doing okay, Yves. As okay as we can be. Yep. I love those shirts, by the way. Alexander Valentine and Yves Vivian started dating back in 4th grade, and they're still together in their senior year of high school. I admired them. A lot of people did. Well, the people who didn't make fun of them for being cinema kids. Speaking of bullies, I hadn't seen Mulaney at all that day. I was probably scared, embarrassed. The authorities had considered the incident a murder, but not by Cassidy. Some 4th or 5th person. Because a bullet was found at the scene, with Cassidy's blood on it, and the police are saying she was shot. And of course, the media reflected those beliefs. It's so frustrating. But whatever. I'm at a point now where I can't care. But Mulaney seemed to care. For whatever reason. But that's not who we're talking about right now. So Olive, been a bit. How you been? I've been alright. Crashing with Lorelei recently. You know, the girl who works at the carnival. Oh, wasn't she a senior here last year? I think so. I guess I never really paid attention to any classes aside from ours, and... I shouldn't have brought her up, but I knew it wouldn't happen anyways. It was still a touchy subject. Alex looked at me, exhaling softly. Yeah, she was a good kid. Have there been any rumors about it? About my involvement? I heard a few things, but past that, not much. Everyone's mostly feels sorry for you. Ah, okay. Thank you for telling me. Don't worry about it. People aren't talking too much about it. Kind of a touchy subject. Hasn't been much gossip about it at all, past the things I mentioned. Oh, yeah. You free after school? I don't believe I have anything planned. I usually don't. I also wanted to know if she could talk to you today. She wants to hear your side of the story. Ah, crap. That made me really nervous for whatever reason. Alright, sure. Cool. I'll drive you? What? You don't know how to drive. You're not going anywhere near my steering wheel. Hey, I know how to drive. I just don't have a license yet. And if we get pulled over? You have such little faith in me. Yeah, hey, I've got to get to class, but I'll see you after school, okay? Yep, see you, Olive. We talked a little more before class started. As per usual, it was boring. During lunch, Lily and I went to the library to meet up with Sarah. The library is across the street from our school, and is owned by our school. Since it's technically a part of the campus, people can just kind of go there whenever they want. It's nice. Sarah's usually there studying for her college classes. She's studying to be a physician. So where does Sarah normally study? Over there! I pointed to where Sarah was sitting, a few shelves away at a table. She was reading some sort of YA novel. No, I don't know. Hey. Hi. I hadn't kept in contact much with Sarah since the incident. How you been? You doing okay? I'm alright. How have you been doing? As good as I can be. And you, Lily? I'm okay. I love Lily. Please don't make Lily a like the freaking psycho killer like last time. Every time I start liking a character, they become a psycho killer. Please no. Don't do this to me. Alright, anyway. The three of us sat at the table to talk, I guess. I hadn't seen Lily or Sarah in forever. Why is my chair suddenly so loud now? Turn up a little bit. Well, I moved in with Lee last week. You did, Sarah? Interesting. Oh, where's Lee's place? It's a relatively small apartment downtown. It's nice though. He's got a good sense of cleanliness and decoration. Lee's her boyfriend. They're a cute couple. Lee's a computer geek. Sarah's just generally a nerd. A good mix. It's just, for some reason, that can't place. She never seems happy to me. Even if she looks like it. I'm glad you're able to move out. You still working at the warehouse? Yep. I kind of want to quit, but I don't want to have to look for another job. I mean, you're getting paid really good, right? $13 an hour? That's way more than minimum wage. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm cool with my current job. It's just real repetitive, you know? Yeah, I feel that. I've been working at Subway for 2 years now. Oh, Lily. That's right, forgot about that. How'd you do it? Doesn't it get boring? My job title is sandwich artist. There's no replacing that. I'm like Michelangelo of sandwiches. That's like the one thing keeping me from keeping me going when it comes to that job. I'm just imagining her like doing like a little spin and stuff, like super anime. Hey kids, we're talking about adult things like employment and money. Alex had seemingly come to the library as well. He was friends with Sarah, Lily, and I, so it's natural he'd hang out there, I guess. Hi, Alex. Sarah, what's up? Not much. Yourself? Sarah liked Alex a lot, I think. I know she definitely had a crush on him in middle school, but they never really ended up getting together. I don't know if that would have worked out anyways. It's just sad because you could always see it in Sarah's face when Alex was around. Her longing for when they were best friends. Her desire for more. Well, I wanted to bring Olive back to the school. Lunch is almost over. It's only 2 periods till the day ends, and then we're headed somewhere, so... Oh yeah, right. Probably should get going. It was nice seeing you again, Sarah. I smiled. She did too. Weakly. Likewise. Have a good day, Olive. I nodded, and Alex ushered me out. Lily and Sarah sat silently as we left. After class, Alex and Yves brought me out to the parking lot. We got in Yves's car and started driving to Allison's house. Alex was playing his friend's music. Young Ren, I think the artist's name was. They met online or something. I guess he'd edit their music videos. I think Lily was slightly involved. Young Ren's a member of the band she's in. It's gotta be one of Ren's best songs. He's getting better. Oh, hell yeah. Constant improvement. Crazy that Lily gets to work with him on tracks sometimes. Your work for his music videos is pretty neat, though. You gotta admit. Flattery again. Yeah. Because I love you, loser. I wish I had that. Lorelai and I don't talk to each other like that. I love her. She loves me. I know this, but it feels distant. It feels nothing like what they have. I admit, I'm a little jealous. I used to think about how things could have gone if I'd been in a relationship with any of my friends. Lorelai is my first real partner. Zoe and I had a wedding in 4th grade, but it wasn't serious. Sometimes I wonder how things would have went if it was. But I don't understand how anyone could love me or the body I reside in. I find myself ugly, inside and out. Lily and Lorelai, at the very least, have pure, beautiful exteriors, so people wouldn't care if the flesh underneath was ugly. I don't have that. Anyways. Well, that was sad. We eventually made it to Allison's house. She lives near the outskirts of town. It's always quiet out there. Allison, you home? Ah, Olive! Thank you two for bringing them here. Of course, no worries. Allison, hey, it's been a bit. Allison was already setting up her laptop on the coffee table. Yeah, it has. Hope you're alright. Come, sit. Yves and I sat on the couch, Allison in the middle, and Alex sat in the recliner off to the side. So, Olive, can you tell me what happened that night? Yeah, I can try. That's awful forward. You just get to the house. Oh yeah, by the way, did you murder someone? I woke up in the middle of the night. I woke up in the middle of the night. The night after Halloween. I went downstairs to get a drink and heard something in the living room. Cassidy was there, standing over my mom and dad's corpses holding a knife. Poor Cassidy. She talked to me for a bit before slitting her own throat, and there was a bang. And it looked like something had exploded in her neck. I heard rumors she's still alive. And I don't understand. I mean, there's a reboot cycle thing going on, so maybe she's just in the next cycle? But if she's still alive in this one, just imagine that thing, this face walking up to you, missing half of its cheek and neck. The cops are calling it a bullet wound, but there was no... What? But there was no one I could see that could have shot her. No one shot her. She fell to the ground, and I went outside and called the cops. The cops said there were lines cut into their foreheads. My mom with 1, my dad with 2, and Pt.3. So it's definitely a third party. Apparently, they were fresh. Some people think Cassidy did it. The police don't. I don't know who did. It's also confusing. Nightmare fuel. Allison, I see. Allison had been What? She's recording me? Okay, in the Word document. Okay. She also been recording what I said in the Word document. She was honest. Surprisingly good at transcribing as I spoke. Yeah, but, like, why is she taking your case? It's kind of sus. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. You're staying with Lorelai now, right? I nodded. And you've seen your therapist since then, I assume. Did you hear anything when Cassidy slit her throat? I thought I did. Something about a player 3 breaking some sort of rule? Right. Allison scrolled up on the document, reaching a list that went up to the 15. Some of the numbers had names next to them, but it was so fast I couldn't make any of it out. She filled Cassidy's name and the next to number 3 and scrolled away quickly. She shut the laptop. So, that document. It's our way of keeping track of stuff like this. You've been listening to the news recently? No. Corpses have been turning up in the woods recently. Mutilated, in screwed up ways, completely dissected and void of organs. And then there's the ones that are still alive. Dismembered limbs replaced with ones off of mannequins. Same with their faces. Almost always found alive. Usually died at the hospital. It's screwed up. They're calling them the mannequin murders. My head started to hurt. Badly. Do we know who's doing it? They have a few suspects, but past that, there's nothing conclusive. I felt a lump in my throat. It was hard to breathe. A sharp pain filled my neck. So it's not a good idea for you to be alone. So if you decide to leave the house without Lorelai, call one of us up. Yeah, we'll be your bodyguards. That sounds nice. Perfect. You didn't have a choice either way. I let out a soft sigh, or soft laugh. Just make sure you're staying out of harm's way, all 3 of you. I can protect myself. Yeah, we will. Your friends are good people. Going out of their way to keep you safe is honorable. I guess so. I don't really understand why. Sometimes I feel like I'm just the replacement for Cassidy. I don't like thinking about that. The possibility of them just being friends with me to fill the void Cassidy left. If that were the case, would they really go out of their way to try to keep you safe? I guess not. I don't know. The following week was normal, for the most part. On the 12th of December, a Wednesday, I saw Zoe for the first time in a while. We hung out at her house. It was somewhat late at night, after school. We were watching Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, and eating pizza. Her dad had ordered us each a large Domino's pizza. Zoe's dad is really cool. Zoe got a buffalo chicken pizza. I got pepperoni and mushrooms, with no sauce. We also got some of their brownies. This movie kinda sucks. Right? I love it. I think we need to kill Michael Bay. With bombs. Yeah. Let's put small bombs in his food next time he goes out to a fancy restaurant. That'll show him. As we laughed, Zoe turned to her desk and started rolling some joints. Been up to anything recently? Outside of school, I mean? Not much, just hang out with Lily and her friends. Lily, huh? You definitely seem to like that one. Lorelai jealous at all? No, it's not like that. I know your type. You can't hide it from me. Zoe handed me a joint as my face started to heat up. It isn't like that, I'm telling you. I started smoking. Right, I believe it. Totally. Zoe sat next to me on her bed, pulling the covers over us, and leaning on my shoulder as she took the joint, taking a hit of it. We watched the Krabby movie, sharing the joint. After we ran out, we started using Zoe's bowl. Zoe is totally trashed. I always like spending time with Zoe. I'm sorry I haven't been around to comfort you much. It's okay. The calls were enough. Zoe held my hand. Her skin was so soft. Her skin was always so soft. Her exterior and interior are equally beautiful, and I admire her for that. She is not like me at all. I wonder why she hangs out with me. This movie's garbage. She seems tired. I think the only reason I like the Bayverse Transformers movies is because we watched them together. Otherwise, they'd be unbearable. Zoe huffed softly, peacefully. I think she was happy with what I'd said. Remember that you can stay with me whenever you want, okay? I nodded. She placed the now empty bowl on her nightstand and wrapped her arm around me, cuddling up to me. This didn't strike me as odd. Not at all. We've known each other for so long. This kind of affection is normal between us. It's completely platonic, even though it doesn't look like it to most. We ended up watching the movie until the end, vaguely cuddling, as we discussed how terrible it was. That sucked. Want to watch Dark of the Moon next? It was already 11 p.m. Is that the new one? Zoe nodded. Sure. We ended up falling asleep around halfway through the movie. Or at least I did. I'm unsure how long it took for Zoe to fall asleep. You and Zoe certainly are close. Yeah. Your friendship is admirable. I've never had friends I'm that comfortable with. I've known her for most of my life. Probably won't be alive today if it weren't for her. She stuck with me through all of it. We've never had a fight that kept us apart for more than a few days at most. I'm glad you have someone you can trust and confide in. Yeah. Me too. When we woke up in the morning, we had no intentions of going to school. I woke up maybe an hour before Zoe did. Her arms were wrapped around me, and I could feel her warm breath on my neck, contrasting with the cold winter air. I managed to fall back asleep for a little while. But when I woke back up, Zoe was at her computer. I probably woke up when I noticed she wasn't next to me anymore. I sat up looking at her. She noticed me waking up and looked towards me. Olive, they found more corpses. The ones with the mannequin arms, yeah. But there was another. You remember Mulaney? My body went numb, remembering what happened between Cassidy and Mulaney. I nodded, unable to feel the front of my brain. One of her friends, Angelica Flores, was found in the center of a circle of mannequin heads with the letter V carved into her forehead. She had 6 slices across her neck and 15 stab wounds in her chest. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they canceled school today because of it. Not like we were planning on going anyways. That makes sense. She was influential at school, right? Yeah. Lead the cheer squad. V isn't the number 4, it's 5. The police are missing a corpse. That's... maybe the killer just made a mistake? Zoe shook her head. I doubt it. The mannequin heads also imply something. It implies Angelica's, Cassidy's, and your parents' deaths are connected to the mannequin murders. That's right. Cassidy and my parents were also marked with Roman numerals. Honestly, I hadn't realized they were Roman numerals until Zoe had pointed it out just then. That's a lot. She's a lot smarter than I am. But this meant something. Just like Zoe had said. These deaths were connected. Whoever's responsible for making Cassidy's corpse, for marking my mom's corpse, and my dad's, they're still out there. That's right. Yeah, you're right. You told me about some of what Cassidy said. She kept mentioning an unknown they in the situation. Someone communicating with her. I think that person is the one who marked the corpses. The one responsible for the continued murders, the ones with the mannequin parts. But why mark some with Roman numerals? This had me thinking. And I spoke up. They probably knew Cassidy wasn't in the best headspace. They took advantage of that. Got her to kill people on their behalf. Yeah. I wonder if she's killed anyone else. That's very possible. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Come in. Hey, Zoe, your dad let me in. Hey, Olive, you guys seen the news? Yeah, we have. Zoe was just telling me the forehead was carved. Yeah, 5, not 4. Yeah. Maybe it was a throw to the cop. Maybe it was to throw the cops off. Make it a goose chase. dividing up the PD, people looking for the missing victim, and people looking for the culprit. I don't like giving pigs much credit, but I doubt they're that stupid. Yeah, same. They'll probably wait for a civilian to find them. Yeah, I guess. It's so confusing. Like, the mannequin stuff is so over the top. Who has enough money to buy all those mannequins? Wouldn't police be able to track that as well? Like, who's receiving a metric boatload of mannequins in the mail or whatever? Hey, you might be onto something. They may have already thought of that, especially with the quantity of bodies being found. While that's true, we also have to think about if the perp already had access to the mannequins. What if they work at the mall? Oh, Lorelei works at the mall. Maybe we could ask her if any of the mannequins have been going missing. Or she's the killer. Right, we could. I can ask my dad if we can drive his van to Lorelei's house if you like. I mean, we can just walk. It's like a block or two away. Yeah, I'd rather walk, personally. Need to be getting my steps in today. Yvette's been driving me around all day. She actually dropped me off here and left. Had to go to work. Alright, walking it is. Seems unsafe, but okay. And so we started walking. It was a fairly short walk, but we did end up making conversation along the way, especially when passing by Cassidy's house. They still got the Halloween decorations out, and it's almost Christmas. Halloween was her favorite holiday. I'm just glad she was able to spend it with us. Hope she was able to spend time with her parents when she got home. I haven't told anyone that Cassidy broke into my house after we went trick-or-treating. You're the only one who knows. I intend to keep it that way. We eventually made it to Lorelei's house. Her parents weren't home, but her car was there. Lorelei was in the kitchen. Alex stayed in the doorway to the kitchen while Zoe and I approached Lorelei. Hey, you three, what's up? Hey, so you work at the mall still, right? Yeah, long-ass shift night, actually. Have you been noticing any mannequins going missing recently? Oh, you have to ask one of the stock or clothing store kids. I work at GameStop. Why? What's up? Okay. So you know all about the murders happening, right? Yeah. All the ones with the mannequins, huh? I'll check with some people tomorrow, okay? Kinda touchy subject right now, though. Lots of people are being affected by this. 24 people dead in just a few months is genuinely appalling. The fact that it could be someone who works at the mall may just put you in danger, though. I'd say just don't ask anything. Just walk around, observe. Don't bring any attention to yourself. Right. Sounds good then. Later that night, Lorelei and I were hanging out together like we usually would. We were cuddling in bed while some sitcom was playing on Lorelei's TV. I was scrolling through Instagram. There were lots of posts about Angelica. Melanie had turned her profile picture black and was posting pictures of herself and Angelica. I felt bad for her. Somehow. That's the girl who was found in the woods this morning? Yeah, I don't know her, but the girl next to her did. It's pretty common knowledge that she contributed to Cassidy's death somehow. Drove her into that shitty mental state. Jeez. Look at these buttholes like that, just leave people alone, idiots. Yeah. I hadn't told Lorelei about any of the conclusions I'd come up with earlier that day, or any of my theories. She'd probably just tell me that I'm overthinking. Right, okay. That brings us to last week, on Monday the 17th. I was walking into school when I was approached by Alex. Hey girlie, wanna skip class and do edibles in the bathroom? Hey, sure. It's been a while since I let loose like that. Don't see why not. Cool. I used to do it in class a lot. Wait, I used to do it with Cass a lot. Do it in class. I used to do it with Cass a lot, so I figured why not do it with you too? Yeah, I used to do the same with her. Well, let's be on our way then. We made it to the bathroom, and Alex took out a bag of chocolate chip cookies. I haven't seen this bathroom since, like, sophomore year. If you want, we can go to the guys' bathroom. If it'll make you feel less, you know. Nah, I'd rather not have a cis dude harassing us. Sounds good. You say that, but girls could always harass Cassidy in here. They're dicks. That's probably why Cassidy did what she did, in some regard. She was pushed over her limit. They don't see me as a guy, so I can come in here as a please. Cassidy didn't have that. People don't realize that saying some bad crap to people can cause things to happen. Soft sobbing can be heard from one of the stalls. Yeah, if Melanie had just backed off. The stall door slammed open, and she looked almost unrecognizable. I hadn't seen her in ages, but... Mulaney. Oh, wow. I get it. How's it gonna end? Okay. Well. Oh, I didn't know you were in here. No, by all means, talk shit about me whenever. I don't care anymore. Too much is happening to me for me to care. Maybe it's my punishment. She's like got like smokers talking now. She's smoking a whole bunch. Do you really believe what you said? That Cassie's death is my fault? Well, it's a yes or no question. I do. I think it's your fault. It's your fault that Cassidy was in such a crappy state of mind. It's your fault that she was driven into a place where she could be coerced into killing people. And I'm willing to bet Angelica's death is your fault too. Wow, okay. Go off. Hey, maybe you drove her into a fit of depression. I always heard you commenting on her body all the time, setting unreasonable expectations. Oh, I can't be seen with you if you don't lose a few pounds. You idiot. I'm willing to bet you screwed her brain up so much that she was willingly walked into the woods knowing there's a crazed serial killer out there. And all your posts on Instagram? Grow up. It's all performative. You have a reputation to uphold. Maybe don't be a butthole to idiots on everyone because you think you're so freaking high and mighty. Mulaney was silent. Olive, let's go. Alex grabbed me by the arm, leaving Mulaney there to wallow in her own regret. Yeah, you're probably gonna make her kill her or end herself. That's probably not the best response. I mean, I get it, but is the two wrongs make a right? Anyway, after school on Tuesday, Lily, Sarah, Alex, and I hung out at the library together. Forget this shirt. Y'all can read that for yourself. Apparently Claire's does that now. Those freaking piercing tools at Claire's are so freaking dirty. Like, you're gonna get diseases. I would never, if I had a kid, I would never let her get any, or him, whatever, get anything pierced at Claire's. I'm sorry. Not happening. Like, I would rather just, like, take him down to the tattoo parlor.
Yeah.
Anyway. Lily was scrolling on her phone as the rest of us were quietly talking. And I was telling her, I have no interest in helping set up decorations for the church. I have no time, and I don't celebrate Christmas. She knows this. Hey, next time, Adriana comes to you about that, direct her to me. I've got a ton of free time on my hands. I'll help decorate. That'd be cool and all, but I can't imagine you wearing anything formal or taking out your piercings. I think you'd look nice in some formal wear, actually, but you gotta keep the piercings. Hey, whatever Miss Adrian Bright needs from me, I can do, including changes to my wardrobe. Are you sure? I genuinely don't think I've ever seen you in anything that isn't some emo alternative outfit. Really? You never see me in my Sunday best then? You should show us sometime. Guys? What's up? Someone posted a video of you yelling at Mulaney yesterday. Aw, crap. I knew you shouldn't have done that. In the bathroom. While she was crying. Yeah, really. Yeah, people in the comments are kind of pissed. It's a bummer. It's a burner account, so I can't tell who posted the video, but the video is very clearly of you, Alex, and Mulaney. Dude, I'm just gonna stop going to school. I'll drop out. Maybe the killer will get me. I don't know. I just screwed up that everyone's defending me. Wait. It's just screwed up that everyone's defending some bigoted butthole bully just because one of her bigoted butthole bully friends died. I mean, someone died still, dude. Yeah, it is, but you've got to realize the majority don't care about us. They see the popular girl everyone loves being through something and immediately flock to her feeling bad for her. When your parents or Cassidy died, very few cared. That's messed up. There were assemblies for Angelica, not for Cassidy. I totally get it, but like, you gotta be the better person, you know? I wouldn't worry about it too much, really. People are gonna be dicks regardless. Heck, I heard some people talking about you being the one who killed Cassidy. Really? I grumbled. I hate this town, dude. It's not that bad. Just a few more murders, and I think you'll be totally absolved. Plus, you have an alibi for Angelica's death, don't you? I do, but the video definitely makes me feel like people are gonna reach and stretch to claim I'm at fault for her death, too. Screw 'em. Only 5 months left until you never have to see any of these losers again. Just power through it. Yeah. I guess so. The next day was really weird. It was a Wednesday. Walking into English class, I saw Alex talking to Yves. Alex looked a little freaked out. Yeah, no, that's definitely weird. Did you see their face? Nope, just the mask. Unless they had a really screwed up face. What are you guys talking about? Oh, hey, Olive. Hey, Alex saw some weird crap yesterday. Some weirdo in a mask was following me on the way here. They weren't too close at all, but it was still freaky. I do have better news, though. Oh? Might have gotten some key information about something. I'm gonna check after school. Information? Yeah, can't really elaborate, just in case my premonition is wrong. But if it's alright, you know, I'll text you. Hey, don't leave me in the dark. You gotta let me know as well, okay? I will, don't worry. I'm gonna want to borrow your bat, though, just in case that person ends up following me again. Sounds good to me. Keep yourself safe. Yeah, don't get yourself in any danger. I think you should report the masked person to the police, though. Like, that's really freaking freaky. Especially considering everything that's happened, and right after you get a tip about something? I don't know, I don't like that. I understand and appreciate the concern, yeah. I've gotten myself around situations like this before, though. I doubt this will be any different. Anyways, I'm not supposed to be in this class. I've got history this period. Gotta go before I'm late. See ya. Alex left, heading down the hall to his class. I was alone with Yves. So, wanna hear about the information you got? Huh? Girl, we were just talking about it. Alex got info about a something from an unknown source, and I happen to know a little bit about it. Would Alex be okay with you telling me? Yves shrugged. Does he even know you know? Yves shrugged again, this time with a smug smile. The teacher had walked in and started on today's math lesson, but Yves and I kept talking in whispers. Do you want to know or not? Yeah, sure. I'm curious. Gotta sit up for this one. Everything I'm about to tell you is what Alex told me this morning, okay? I'm gonna try to retell everything as accurately as possible. It's up to you if you want to believe me or not. Last night, Alex had a dream. He said he was having some sort of conversation with a group of statues, and they were asking questions to each other. They wanted to know who he was, but he said he was reluctant to tell them. This was a dream he was prepared to have. Interesting. The statues apparently were unaware of their forms. After Alex told them what they looked like, the statues asked Alex if he was Lily, and then asked if he was Lorelei. What the heck? It's weird. Well, then they realized... I gotta think on that for a second. I'll get back in that in a minute. When they realized they weren't going to get him to budge on his identity, they changed the subject. They spoke on the sun and the moon, not in reference to the celestial bodies, but in another way. Titles, supposedly. And Alex brought up rain. According to him, they distrust rain. And after that is where the tip comes in. Right, cool. I do have one question for you all, though, that I just remembered. Do you know where I can find Sacrifice Forest Corpse? It was Alex's turn to ask questions. And this was his main target. They were willing to help him out in return for him answering their questions. I wish he told me what they asked him. Maybe I'll ask him later. The statues gave their answer to him, but Alex wouldn't tell me what they said. If it's really frickin' there. This was a lot to take in, admittedly, even if I did fully believe it. It was just a dream after all, but... And he started noticing someone following him after he had this dream. Yves nodded. I don't know where he plans on following this clairvoyant dream of his tonight, but I'm busy with family stuff, getting ready for Christmas and stuff. So I'm not really going to be able to follow him around. I'll admit, this made me feel sick. The pains in my neck returned. I'm sure he'll be fine. He knows how to take care of himself. I get why you're worried, though. Yeah, Alex and Alice keep leaving me in the dark on stuff, especially recently. It's getting a little annoying, but I get it, I guess. They said they'll tell me everything eventually, just that day hasn't come yet. Hey, honestly, I feel the exact same way, Yves. I guess they just do that to everybody. You ever been able to look at the document? Yves shook her head. The most I've seen of it was my name next to the number 11. 11, like they put Cassidy next to 3? And you said Alex sacrifices when referring to the Roman murders, right? Yeah, that seemed weird. It is weird. The teacher was approaching with some papers. She was passing out worksheets. Our conversation had to end there. But Yves looked at me with a lonely expression as our communication was cut off. Y'all in danger. She was scared. I can see why. Later that night, I was with Zoe again. I really hope Alex isn't gonna do what I think he's gonna do. You say that like you wouldn't do the same. Zoe was taking the situation a little more seriously than I was. For the record, Zoe totally, absolutely would go investigate if she got a tip on these cases. Just, Zoe doesn't get her information from dreams. I mean, sure, you're right, but still. My phone buzzed. I got a text from Alex. Speak of the devil. What? Is it Alex? Yeah, hang on. He said, "Hey, BBG." And he's typing now. Right. Okay, he's saying, premonition was right. Premonition. Lower on the floor. Could you put premonition? Wait, no? Premonition with a period? Or were they asterisks? Anyway. I found something super important. You know, that abandoned house at the edge of town? The one with just a little away from the others? Go there. If you're with Zoe, bring her too. She needs to see this. I'll be in the back, next to the storm cellar door. Well, that's not freaking suspicious or anything. Well, let's go then. Yeah, go to die. I nodded, my stomach getting all twisty. I was nervous. I didn't know why at the time. Zoe's house wasn't too far away, so we decided to walk instead of wasting gas. The house was within view, off to the side. It was really old, probably built in the 1800s. I don't remember when it was abandoned or who owned it. I guess it's just always been abandoned? A lot of places here are, if you haven't noticed yet. Yeah, that's not suspicious. We walked up to the house. Looked as good as ever, really. He said it'd be in the back, right? Yeah. Part of me didn't want to go. That's a common theme with me, isn't it? I said it last time. I shouldn't have gone downstairs. I don't know why I'm like that. Let's go then. So he took hold of my hand. I smiled softly, the warmth of her skin being a nice change of pace from the cold weather. She nodded, and we walked around the house. I regret leaving Zoe's house that day. We should just stay at home. As we made it to the other side of the house, Zoe froze up. Her breathing quickened. I didn't notice it at first. I was too focused on Zoe, but when my eyes looked to where hers were directed, the pain in my neck returned. I felt sick. My senses, my emotions, everything, for a second, felt heightened. Oh! Oh! What? He just called them. Or I guess he texted, so I couldn't really tell it was him. No! No! Is Alex 4 though? I don't see any numerals. Lift his hair up. Oh no, you shouldn't touch the body and mess with the evidence, but still. We saw Alex. We were both frozen in place. As was he. He just texted us, not even 5 minutes before. Oh gosh, what would he tell Yves? Who did this? This wasn't like Cassidy's death. No, this was intentional. Brutal. Someone else definitely did this to Alex. But who? And how? All these thoughts were racing through my head. This is freaking me out. Look at it. I didn't notice Zoe tugging at my wrist. Olive, please, we need to get out of here. She was sobbing. Yeah, you're totally not going to be suspect number 1 now. Standing behind the building, looking at the body. Just staring. In the last few seconds of my trance, I noticed something next to Alex. The Roman numeral 6 was carved into the house's exterior, right next to Alex's corpse. After noticing that, we ran. Over the next few days, we would be at a police station being interrogated over and over. Officer Daniels had placed some photographs of the corpse down on the table after I told him I didn't know what had happened. There was something different about the corpse in these photos. Alex's face was different. What do you mean? Oh! Okay, hello. It was a mannequin's face. Great! It was screwed into Alex's skull. It only took us 3 minutes to get to Zoe's house, and we called the police immediately. Someone went, while we were running, and drilled a mannequin face onto his face. Officer Daniels came back into the room. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now, I don't know who did this, Olive. The texts on your phones don't line up with the time of death. But I want you to tell me if there was anything suspicious going on recently. Your friend Yves told me there was something following Alex. Is that true? I nodded. It was all just so confusing. It's all so confusing. Well, what do you think happened? Huh? What do you think is happening? I don't know what you mean. It's clear to me you know these cases are connected. Tell me what you think is happening. Well, let's start the week of Halloween. Cassidy had told you about a dream, yes? Oh yeah, she did. Cassie and Alex both had a dream before their deaths. Cassie involved lights speaking to her, and Alex involved statues. That's right, and Cassidy broke into your house, yes? She did. And sorry, but back to the dreams. Cassidy had said that she was told by the lights that killing my parents would be good. Which, like, yeah, sure. But she didn't think it would kill her. I don't think. And Alex was told by the statues about this important piece of information, and going to the place it was located got him killed. And do you remember what that piece of information was? Remember? Yes, remember. The police told you. He'll jog your memory, won't he? Inside the house, where your friend was killed, there was another corpse, one in the basement. Right. Her name was Jennifer Cohen, and she was strangled from behind. How could I forget? How could I? That's right. Force, sacrifice, form, correct? Another thing I find odd about these murders is that the two that would have witnessed, I thought of something I'll say in a second, would have witnessed always came after an interaction between you and the victim, Elaine. That made me think, though, the way they keep, especially Rain, keeps wording it as sacrifices. I'm wondering if they need, like, 13 sacrifices or a sacrifice to represent, like, a certain amount of tarot cards to, like, access their demon form, or not demon, but Nephilim form. Or something in particular. At first I was thinking it was just, like, a messed up game they were doing, but now I'm questioning what the end motive is. Is there something they're trying to bring to light? Because it kind of feels that way. A thing, not turning people into angels, per se, like we saw on the website. But is there something bigger behind it all? Mulaney? Could Mulaney actually be related to the murders? I don't think she is, personally. I think she was just a bad circumstance. Like, people around her died because they were the ones involved. I'm curious what would happen if I said yes, though. I'm gonna say no. I don't think Mulaney is connected. She would have had a reason to kill Jennifer, and much less a reason to kill her best friend, exactly. I also doubt she'd be able to drive Cassidy to murder, like, really. So we can agree Mulaney isn't connected. Alright, what about the dreams? That's definitely a major factor. Why? See, that's what's throwing me off. Why would Rain be trying to help you solve the murders? You don't see an ulterior motive there? I can't say much about that. We've all been having weird dreams lately. I don't know. It's everyone who's having the dreams, though, it's connected. I can just say for certain that I don't think Mulaney's connected. Well, if Mulaney's not connected, do you think it could be someone else you know? Yeah, it's probably someone I know. I feel like only someone I know can know about my home situation well enough and know Cassidy well enough to get her to kill her parents, seeing it as a saving me or whatever. But who? I don't know. You, maybe? Sarah's too neat and precise for a messy death like Alex's. Wait, are they trying to turn me into, like, another one of their kind? And they're sacrificing all my friends to turn me into a Nephilim or something? Or into an angel? What if this is all about Olive?
Interesting take.
And that's why it's her friends. They're like, everything that's causing her mind to be impure or damaged or hurt or scared is being killed to purify her so she can transcend. Anyway, Lily just wouldn't do that. She doesn't have it in her. Yvette wouldn't kill Alex or Cassidy. No one knows. I also knows a lot, so I'm not ruling her out, but at the same time, she seems trustworthy. She seems trustworthy, yes, but she's full of mystery. A whole document detailing the murders is a little sketchy, including refusing to show it to a victim as she was talking to them. Need I remind you, you're the victim I'm talking about. See, now he's trying to turn the one section trying to figure everything out. He's trying to turn her against her. Yeah, they're doing something to Olive. Right. Zoe has an alibi. Lorelai, I don't know. I don't think it was any of them, and I don't think it was you. You know, the police thought it was you at some point. I know it was a suspect. Yves was with her family, yes? Yes. Yves and Zoe have an alibi, the others don't. I don't want to suspect any of my friends. I don't think you want to suspect anybody. How do you know it isn't me? Because you have an alibi? You have lots of patience. You're the therapist, you're the only therapist in town. I have free time on occasion. Plus, I have access to information about everybody. Every one of your friends. Why are you telling this? I'm sorry, Rain. I can't do it with a whole it could be anyone thing right now. Right. I think your time for tonight is up, anyways. That's right. It's been an hour. I'll see you next week, I hope. Yeah, you will. Bye, Rain. I knew there was an E at the end. I spelled it wrong earlier. The spinal sleep... What? The spinal sleep apparatus is attached now, right? Excuse me? Correctamundo. It slid into place just under the first layer of meat. It was so squishy and gross. I'm smirking. I can smell her juices on your arms. That's a weird thing to say. I kind of want that on a shirt. It'd be hilarious. Yeah, I want to write this down real quick. And next time we do Jackbox night, I'm smirking. I can smell her juices on your arms. Interesting. Don't say that. It's freaking gross, right? Ha 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 ha! Young woman finds herself within a damp concrete hall. It's cold. There's not much graffiti. She can't tell how deep underground she is. She can vaguely hear the sound of waves crashing somewhere. She could go either left or right. Somehow, a sword manifests in her right hand as she heads right. The woman sees rusted chains on the wall and on the floor, pipes lining the ceiling. The floor is tiled, and drains can be seen in it, surrounded by a sticky, dark substance. There's also 2 doors. Does she choose left or right? Well, if she chooses left, she'll be back where she was. If she chooses right, she'll continue down a different path. Comments real quick. What do y'all think? I don't know how delayed this is. What do y'all think? Left or right? Hey, Grady Monster. Good to see you. Glad you made it. And Icy as well. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. And Woolly Bonkers, too. And Fluxcat. Glad you made it, man. What do y'all think I should pick? Left or right? I feel like the stream just caught up, so left or right? I'm gonna do eeny, meeny, miny, mo if nobody says anything.
No, people are saying something.
Is it my... It must be my phone then. Let me restart the stream on my phone. Okay, there we go. Feeling very left today. Everyone's saying left. Oh, I missed a lot of comments. Okay, let me go back real quick. Lady has a smoke-related voice from that one stream. Yes, she does. I didn't even think of that. Alright, have a good night, Flox. I don't know. I know, right? Alex was great, so whatever. It's fine. Okay, left it is. I need to put my phone on the charger. I just dropped it. Great. Let me just roll over it and crack the screen. That'd be great, too. Okay. The woman's head. Wait, what? Okay. No, not the woman's head. Let me get my stuff out of the way. The woman heads through the left door. Her head goes through the left door, and her body goes through the right. Within the left doorway is a staircase going down. There's a few turns along the way. The woman heads down. She ends up at a circular tunnel with a metal bridge hanging from the ceiling. Under the bridge is murky water. She can't see the end of the tunnel. She starts walking along the bridge. Eventually, walking starts to get tiring. She still can't see the end, but it feels like she's gone too far to turn back. It feels like it's been at least an hour. The smell of the water is nauseating. The buzzing of the lights on the walls has grown annoying to both her eyes and her ears. Annoyed, she yells out, "I know someone's walking!" After a short silence, she receives a response from behind her. "You'd be right. Need some help?" Why is Lucille freaking here? Hello? Okay, everybody knows who Lucille is, right? Like, pretty sure everybody here was in the World Reach and stuff, but, like, what? Of all people. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's Harmonia right there, with the red hair.
I mean, yeah, but, like... I'm just trying to think where everybody's at now. Like, the positioning of everyone. That's why it threw me off so hard. Because last time, Lucille was at the Harmonia house during all of the World Reach stuff. So now, how does that world reset fit into this? That's... Because I thought just Harmonia could be like a guest character, you know? Like, in the dream and dimension, somebody's dreaming of her. But now we've got Lucille too, so we're getting the whole freaking party.
You'll see.
Okay. Just threw me off for a second because now the whole context of the entire universe just changed. I don't think some people realize how massive that was to have like everybody here now. Anyway, Harmonia turns, glaring at Lucille. "Did you bring me here? I just happened to be in the area." "I'm sure. Take me back home then." "Right. Come here." Lucille holds out a hand. Harmonia seems suspicious, but approaches, taking her hand. Is this them, like, going through the dimensions? That's like a freaking sewer to the Reinhardt world. I hate that. That's the dimension hopping. I hate it. Anyway, Lucille yanks her closer, the area collapsing around them both. Oh, okay, never mind. They're dead now, apparently. That all felt pointless. This all feels pointless. Is this how it will continue? Maybe shorter than last time. Some are just a few months, some take years. It'll stop hurting eventually. Maybe. It'll stop any day now. I hope. And that's it. Well, frick! You just drop a bomb like that? You bring Harmonia and Lucille into this world and then kill them? Potentially? Okay, we gotta get into this. We gotta get into the freaking show and see what's going on. You know how to drop a freaking cliffhanger. Holy crap.
It's a lot to digest.
Okay, let me switch it over to Brave real quick. We are on the portal for the website, and I am going to need to change it around a little bit though. 1 second. So what do you all think of that? Do you all have any thoughts on that? Because I got a lot of thoughts on that right now. And I don't think any of them... Okay, so now I've got to go back to when this all started and go back to... Okay, so how much is going to continue from what was happening at the World Reach with, like, trying to summon, oh crap, what's her name? The Sunflower Head person.
Very
Sora?
little, but at the same time... Sora.
Yeah.
Very little, but at the same time, a lot.
Oh, that tells me so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to
kidding.
fully describe it other than you'll see.
What'd you say? I didn't catch it last
I
time.
said I don't really know how to describe it other than like you'll see.
Okay, I thought you said there was DLC. I was like, what? What?
No.
Jonkler? Oh, Jonkler, hi. That's a new name. How are you? And Lynn's Closet of Chaos. Good to see you both. Okay, well, if the Soreth stuff is still involved, I'm sure, the rain stuff's still involved, obviously. So, if my thoughts was always that Rain and Sarath were kind of the same being, but opposites. I know a long time ago I had a theory that they all combined, all these entities combined into like the full form of Sarath. Kind of like how in I'm going to use freaking Sonic the Hedgehog as an analogy here, but kind of like how Malefices, the weird Sonic guy, and Iblis fused together to make the Flames of Disaster. I'm wondering if it's something similar to that, where like they were all originally one like god being, but then they all separated and they're all doing separate things. Like some of them's trying to keep it from happening again. Some of them are trying to restore the deity's power. Like, is it anything like that, or am I completely off?
I can say that sometime before the world reached ended, it was confirmed that Rain is Sorath's son.
Sorath's son. Okay, I missed that part. Okay. So maybe he's trying to keep his... Oh, no. He's not trying to keep his mother from coming back. That's who he's summoning, isn't it? This is an alternate way to summon Sarath. The cards! The tarot cards! Getting all the tarot cards together. Their sacrifices. He's summoning Sarath.
An interesting take.
But why? And how does that AI trapped in the website have to do anything? Is that like the consciousness of Sarath preserved to be reincarnated? That's why she hasn't reincarnated, maybe? Okay, I need to look at that spoiler thing real quick and give my thoughts on that. 1 second.
Yeah.
And then we'll jump into the videos. All right, it was the year in review thing, or no?
No, it was hang on, let me find it.
Okay, here we go. It's where you said edit of RHKU clips with things that aren't like in it yet. Fake spoilers. That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
I guess I will switch to Discord real quick. Show my Discord over here. Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick. Or should I not do it since it's spoilers?
I mean, you can.
I'll leave it up to you.
I've been posting it places.
Okay.
I've been posting it places like a trailer, so.
Okay. I don't know how it looks right now, being full screen, but I'm gonna assume everyone can see it. Yeah. Okay. First of all, you don't know me, but I know you, and it's the robotic voice. So that might actually be the one running the game. But why run the game? Why do it in this specific way? Even if it is ritualistic, the game aspects wouldn't have to necessarily be included. That's the only part I don't really understand yet. Alright, let's look at some of the actual clips and go over them. I can see where the freaking... I have to move this. My hard drive is right in the way of where the play button is. Okay, can I... cannot. Okay, first of all, who dis? I feel like... Honestly, I thought that was Alex, but I guess it's not. Different hair color anyway.
That's Alex.
Oh, that is Alex? I was right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind, it is Alex. And then this is let's get the necklace. That's shoot, Lorelai. Or no? Yeah. Cool. All right, I'm getting it. Why is she watching the anime? Is she helping produce the anime to get more people to join? Is it actually like canon in their world, or is it just like representation?
It's something that Lily does make.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's like making fun of herself a little bit, though, in a way. Yeah. Or it's just a hyper obsession. One of those two. All right, so this one is Mulaney?
No.
No. Okay, who's that then? I don't know. Alright, then we got Dreamwalkers. So these are dream beings or people that are able to transfer their consciousness into dreams and do things. There's the statues. So they look like that. They appeared in the dream. So this is Alex's notes. So it was also a clown? Clown and a sun. Well, that makes me think of Sarath. Clown. Well, there's clown deities, there's clown demons in mythology, so it could be either one of those. And that is like an angel, again, more angel symbology. And the puppet faces from the murderers, the mannequin faces. Are you ready to see your gift? Is that Harmonia transformed? Or no? Or is that just corn cobs? Is that corn cobs or was that like moth antennae?
It's moth antennae.
Okay, because this one here looks kind of, the one on the right looks kind of like a corn cob a little bit. So.
Yeah.
At least in that still it did.
I will say it's not Harmonia.
Not Harmonia,
but it
though.
is someone related to Harmonia.
Terminal?
No.
Weird. No, not that either.
You'll see.
Okay. And then that actually looks like Rain, but scared. I don't think it is, though. That's just my first impression. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Claire, too. But somebody in a mask. There's the person that was following everybody. I believe. That's the one performing it. Could be Rain, I don't know. It's hard to tell right now. Looks kind of like Rain.
That's a shot of Olive from earlier in the series.
Oh, is it? Oh, so I guess it's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Light from a phone, just with the distortion, made it look like a mask. Yeah. You don't know me, but you know you. All of it's something. All of it's something really important.
Maybe.
Someone says I don't think he knows. Probably not. Let's see. Lynn's Closet, Chaos. They're requesting to show up. I don't know. I don't know what that means. All right, let's jump into the site. Let's see what we got here. So you said the best way to do it would be to.
The second read. Click here.
Okay.
The second one.
Part 3, and it was entry number 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember we did the Christmas one and then the one after that, I think, which I stopped video wise. So.
Yep.
Okay. I love that Christmas video so much. Such a change of pace. Like we go from everyone's dead to na 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 na. Got a little whiplash here. Let me turn it to. I don't know why it's in freaking light mode. Let me turn it to dark theme. Should never not be in dark theme.
Sure. As Jonkler is saying in the chat, Quinard, the person who made a good majority of the music in this series and the game, has recently gone missing in the woods. May God rest his soul.
Interesting. Like in real life or in canon?
Well,
okay.
Something along the line.
Okay. I need to fill 1 second. I just need to trim off the bottom real quick. Do it to like 300. Oop, wrong pan crop.
Yeah, the space spookers got him.
Interesting. Let's do 180. That'll do it. Alright, that's as full screen as we get. Okay. Alright, this one is First Day, Reinhardt Kwai Quest, Season 2, Episode 2. Description says, don't you remember? We had this same scuffle back in 2012. Our roles were reversed, though. Fun seeing you again, winner. It's winner of the last games? Did Lily win last time? So I have seen this. I just didn't do it here. Alright, let's turn it up. It's gonna be real loud. Maybe not all the way. Let's do right there. It'll be fine. Season 2 theme song. Love it. Why? Why are her boobs like super disproportionate in that one picture? Look at that. One's like deflated. How can you not love this? Hello? Hello? Whoa, sir. Right here. Okay, why is it showing it in here but not in the actual video? Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Who dis? Oh, she's like missing part of her face now. Hello? That's new. And also I noticed that there is an angel rising. Is that her? Just representing her transcendence. Are they all competing to become angels, maybe? Whoa, okay, one more quick random theory. What if they're all actually angels that like fell from grace, so to speak? And this is them playing a game to try to regain their deity, regain their angelhood.
That is a really good theory.
Because they're becoming angels. That's like one of the things they try to turn you into. It's like they're trying to force their way into it because they can't actually get back there themselves. And then the winners, and they're trying to transcend. They're trying to do some kind of ritual. I don't know. That's something seems to line up there. All right, let's continue.
It's a good theory. That's a good theory.
Kind of goes along with the kawaii innocence too. Why are they like 8 times bigger when she takes a shower?
Oh, Lily.
Is that her dad?
To be late for school. Don't you see the time?
It's ancient.
Late for my first day? No.
She have a talkie in her mouth.
It's like
Crash.
bread.
Pretend to wrote it in Japanese.
And I crash into Yo-Yo Senpai. Huh?
I'm gonna kill you.
Without Castro-chan? What?
I knew you'd be late for your first day back at school. I waited on your usual path, and there you are. Okay, you're late too. Phone right to my trip. She pulls out a dual disc. Activate my trip card. Oh wait, what? Okay, we got the angel answer like immediately. What'd she say her name was? Well, go on then. Attack.
Fidel Castro Chan.
Nice. Nice effects.
What do you want from me? Thank you, son.
I am here to kill you. Because she's late for school. Well. Random bands. I had the most random results. Like, none of this is even closely related to anything. Unsuggested. I hate YouTube suggested. Alright. So back to the site. Stop. Alright. So next is Zoe's World, number 8. Let's open up separate tabs. Prelude on September 26th of 2023. Tonight, September 26th of 2023, I will be heading into the woods again to investigate. Relatable. This time I won't be alone. I'm bringing a friend of mine, Sarah Inuaki. Like, wait a minute, like the Anunnaki? I'm getting way too suspicious here. She and I go to the same college, and she works at the library owned by the high school I recently graduated. She's also been investigating the murders, but she does it in a way more subtly, apparently. She knew a lot of stuff the media hasn't been showing on the news, including where the police found the last group of corpses, which I probably should have noted in my last blog post, is an abandoned home near the edge of town. They were all found in the basement. Sarah and I are going out tonight. I trust her. I've known her for years, and she wait a minute. Sarah, so this is their logs, okay. I've known her for years, and know she has too much to lose if she's the culprit. And I'm smart. I'm bringing self-defense tools just in case. I'll type up a post when I get home. Bye-bye. Yeah, but is it smart to put this on a public blog? Everyone could just see. I mean, hopefully this was like right before you went out and not like a day before they had time to read it. Just saying. Alright. Did I skip something? No, I didn't. Alright. Number 7, which is also number 9. Mannequin Arms. Number 9, Mannequin Arms. It's September 26, 2023. Sarah and I went to the woods. I just got home from dropping her off at her apartment as I typed this, and Sarah texted me 2 pictures. Someone was following us as we were heading into the woods. Someone wearing a black hoodie and light pants. I can't make out any other details from these photos, but... Clickables. Yeah, I can't make out anything. Anyone recognize this? The squiggle? It's kind of looks like the Dream People, not gonna lie. Though I could just be reaching. It could definitely have been someone. Wait. It could definitely have something to do with what happened, but it also matches the description of the figure I saw in the vigil. Either way, I'm being followed and I don't like it. Anyways, when we got into the woods, there was a surplus of flies. Ugh. Something smelled rotten. We headed deeper in and found the site of the corpses. The grass seemed to have rotted, which is weird. It was a weird dark brown color. It smelled really bad. We heard something scrape against a tree, and that definitely made us not want to stick around, but we did anyways. We went to the area with the tree I'd seen earlier, and there was pieces of skin scraped against the splintered wood. Fresh. Bloody. A few feet away, Sarah found a black plastic bag and carefully opened it, as to not leave any fingerprints or hair. When she did so, a ton of flies flew out and swarmed her. It looked really gross, and the smell was even worse. Sarah was clearly holding back from puking, and I went over to look in the bag, trying to hold my breath, I believe. It was full of rotten, bloody meat with maggots and flies crawling all over it. I pushed the bag away from us, while stumbling back, and Sarah told me she saw something deeper in the woods. She looked terrified. She led me to where she saw something, and we stayed there for a little. It was really quiet, and then we heard teeth grinding. And then we saw a man slowly walking towards us, a man matching the description of Andrew Orion, but that thing could not have been human. His skin looked bloody, burnt, and raw, and he was missing half of his left arm. His right arm was that of a mannequin, for the most part. His face was so screwed up, I can't describe it at all. So I drew it. Keep in mind, none of this is exaggeration. If I had thought of bringing a camera, which I will next time, it would most likely look like this! Like a freaking demon! Wait. Whoa. Who was that country person that worked at the circus? Looks like him.
Lorelai?
Or was it her? Was it her? She looks totally different now. I thought that was her, but I wasn't sure. I was like, she looks totally different. That can't be her. So I just didn't even assume. Well, that's what it looks like. But like the old Lorelai, like country Lorelai. I've got my own canon for who they are. Sarah and I were frozen in place for a moment as he lurched towards us, and I started running. Sarah didn't, but I grabbed her and forced her to run anyways. She looked scared out of her mind. a 1,000-yard stare on her face. She made it back to the car and drove to the nearest fast food place, the Subway that Lily works at, and sat in the parking lot for a few moments to process what the hell had happened. Sarah wanted to go into the Subway, so we did, and I bought her some food as payment for the near-death situation I'd gotten her in. And Lily was working there too. Lily and Sarah are friends. After hanging out there a bit, we left, and I dropped Sarah off at her apartment. She doesn't live alone. She lives with her boyfriend, so it wasn't like I was leaving her all alone. And now that I think about it, the hooded figure, I think, I may have seen them outside the Subway as we got there, and I didn't even notice. What a drastic change, though. On Lorelai. I think I forgot
That's
something.
not Lorelai.
No, not that, but I'm saying, like, from the brown hair working at the circus to the kind of depressed goth, like, everything impacted her dramatically, you could tell. Alright. Mannequin Arms. Next is 014, Oracle.
Okay, a 3-card reading. Past, present, and future.
There we go, tarot cards.
Your current past is...
I need to get that list.
2 of Cups reversed. The past. Is it dead, or is it just past? You sense a portal from within these walls? Split. Your current present is... a tower. The chaos. Oh, the calamity. Unforeseen or guided by the cosmic wheel. Oh dear, oh dear. Your current future is the 5 of Cups. You failed to see what's remaining. You'll be so focused on what's gone that you'll lose focus on the rest. Interpret as you will, I'm just a communicator of the cosmic wheel.
Let's turn off autoplay. I mean, that's just for telling things to come, but it does bring back the tarot readings, and also...
Card reading.
Who is that, though?
Okay.
Kind of, everybody looks like old Lorelai to me now. I know that's not.
Current Cups reverse.
But I noticed the exact...
This is...
Who is it? Or is it not told yet? I feel like I'm just forgetting someone.
This, I believe they have been shown before this point, but not, like, shown.
Okay.
But their, like, player number is in the title.
Okay. Interesting. But I just want to point out the particular card they used is the one that shows the demiurge on it, which I also find interesting. Because the snake's going up the lion's head with the wings. Which again goes back to angels and all that. I bet you that's it, or at least part of it. I don't know. I've got a good feeling about it. We'll see. Alright. Halloween Reinhardt Kwai Quest, Season 2, Episode 3. Before we start it though, anything in the description? No. Before I do anything else, let me check the source page on this real quick. Okay. No. No. Okay. I thought the style changed too.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder sorry skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from the...
You know what? Something I just thought of that I never thought of before. If this series is actually real in canon, and Lily is one of the people working on it, the actual Lily, she's the one that's been hiding all these things in here. All these, like, bodies and things that are going to happen, these premonitions of people who are going to die and things. She's might be more involved than I thought she was. She's acting kind of silly, like she's out of it, not really doing anything, but she knows way more than she's letting on. She at least knows something if she's not involved. They really need to talk. Olive really needs to talk to her. Unless, well, one more thing. Unless Rain is implanting things in her head during their therapy sessions.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me
What
to your
was
Halloween
the-
party, Lily Jane.
Okay, go back. There's like, the moon turns into someone. Okay. That's that weird thing I thought was... Okay, that's not what I thought it was. That looks like... It's all sewn together. It's like a Frankenstein kind of, but that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like a mannequin deity that's incomplete and trying to sew itself back together using pieces from them or something. But that's that thing I saw in the spoiler thing that I thought was was like just one of the mannequins or something, but I don't think it is. I don't know what that is. Triangle on its chest, purple neck, leading up into the sewn face. I'll have to remember that.
Thank you for inviting me to your Halloween party, Lily Chan. It's a real honor to be here.
Of course, yeah. My Halloween party is so kawaii, desu. All my friends are here. Oh.
Thank you for inviting me.
Ah!
I brought you to my
My
office
ears.
floating around the zoo like a Bible fair.
Oh,
Had it all the way up.
Sensei, of course. You're so cool. Never give me detention.
Why are you all
again, or
muscular
I'm
now?
gonna fucking lose it.
Well. Is there a karaoke machine at this party?
That music's from Mario, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
The Hat Kingdom.
Oh, so sugoi. Yeah, senpai, we have karaoke desu.
That's perfect. I'm going to sing now for you. Yeah.
60年
Triangle. He's got the same shoulder shape. If he had stuff stoned his face, that would be the eye too. Whoever this is, I think they're that deity thing, whatever that was. I think that's the killer, and I think that they wear a mask of flesh they've taken from people. Remember the eyes were missing, mouth was missing? They're taking pieces off of their body to make that mask, and then sewing a mannequin face over the face to cover up what they removed. And I think it's them.
Interesting.
Whoever this
All right.
actually represents. So I think there's two things going on. I think that they basically got a killer to do the killing, like actual serial killer, but at the same time, they need the killing to be done, maybe in a certain order for the ritual to be completed. I don't know. There's so many things that could be going on, and I feel so many things that are actually going on. It's going to be very hard to get a definitive timeline because I think that I think
It's okay, Lily-chan. It's not like they're dating or anything. Yeah.
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 Plus, even if they were, he would break up with her in like days. She suck.
I'm going to harm myself and others.
No!
If you cry, I'll cry.
Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Smile from Corrupted Files. Hope I'm not too late to the party.
Oh my god, Mr. Smile from the...
Hey Lily-chan, thanks for inviting me to your party. This is really badass.
Yeah!
I don't know either. All right. Blah.
Mr. Smile is from my friend's ARG Corrupted Files.
Nice. Alright, nothing pinned. That's what I was looking for. There was a reply though. Yay. Okay. Alright, number 10. Around the Bend and Back Again, Chapter 2.
We already put that, so we can just skip to
Okay. Yeah, that's that.
11.
Okay. I always forget that's what it's called.
Yeah.
I'm so used to calling it At Baba.
Yeah.
Alright, location. So that's actually where that takes place then. The game we played at the beginning, it was at 10, so. Yes. Number 11. Lonesome. Well, that's not mysterious at all. What? Okay, okay. There's not. I didn't. The context of the video is weird. A house out in the middle of the woods, little shack. They're lonely. Who's this again? I think I've seen this person. I just forgot the name. But maybe not.
That is Lily.
That is Lily with different hair? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So Lily's lonely. She apparently lives out in a shack in the middle of nowhere. And I guess that's her walking to it in the middle of the night. That's not suspicious at all. You live in the random shack out in the woods. Okay. Have you ever considered where they were? Like, when something happened? Or... Okay, there's a big old fat link, I think? I don't know. That might actually be something to decode. I'm gonna run it through. See what
The first comment there is actually someone that decoded it.
Oh, okay. That works. Do you know where the corpses were? Do you know who killed them? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh, what's Lily saying? So you definitely know something then, though. Scratches. Who's this Scratches? Okay, so we got like a decayed Venus. Drowned person. Okay. Are all these videos going to be on that playlist?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because that just... I have no words at this moment. Okay. Sparks Satan. Do you see? All the way I want. 8? Is that 8 ball? All the way I want 8, I guess. Wow. No, I'm not gonna do that. Interesting. And at the end, that was that light again. That light transforming being. I don't think we've seen what it actually is yet. That person. You know, the devil's actually one of the tarot cards too. Maybe it's referring to... There's another person there. Another was. Referring to her being the Satan, the devil card, maybe? What do y'all think? All right, lonesome.
Interesting take.
Wait, just did that one again? Or no, it's a different one. I'm real lonesome now. We need to find this house. End game. Whoa, 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 sir. Okay, throw a bunch of flashes at me real quick. Okay, so this demon face guy that was following them says, why do you try to hide from me? Prefrontal cortex. What is your brain? Trying to take out somebody's brain? Unknown person with a cross on their head, looks like. It's okay. It can be our secret. What? There's Lily now. What did it cause you to feel? Did it make you do anything? And then it shows Candace. Or Chloe? Candace? For some reason I just forgot her name.
That's me.
Yeah. And then the upside down walking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, there's something there. Oh my gosh, do not click into the video. Saw some links or something there, though. Okay. There's a face. Bleeding out. She's injured, or he's injured. That's it. For the deceitful. Aren't one of the tarot cards represented by deceit? Like it isn't the fool, but like one's like who did we say that was earlier? I think it's the one that isn't Lorelai, is it? Or not Alex? Alex, is that Alex?
That's Lorelai.
That is Lorelai? Okay, I was right first. Okay, so Lorelai would be, wait a minute. The deceitful. Oh crap. Oh, she's in on it. So Lorelai's deceiving Olive right now. At the same time, she's bleeding though. So it's like they got back at the deceitful. That's something to chew on. Alright, we both remember. The winner of round 4. Wait a minute. Is that all it says? By the way, YouTube, I am 18. Don't turn off the comments. Do you know who killed you? What kind of question is that? Do you know who killed you? I can't even. Okay. Makes me want to reply to it and say yes. Sarcastically. I'm definitely gonna have to do a part 2 stream where we go back through everything again. Rehash a couple new theories so we can find some things that haven't been found yet. Whoa. Go back. 1 second. Okay, there's scratches in the wall. This is where they found the scratches on the wall. But where is this? This is the tunnels where Harmonia and Lucille? Or no? Really need the brightness up. Y'all gonna make me have to turn the brightness up, aren't you? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to screenshot this real quick. 1 second, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and I'll send you over my way to Photoshop. Alright. Let's go to adjustments, brightness, contrast, brightness all the way up, contrast all the way down. Redo it. Okay. Well, I see a 2. I think a 3. Problem is, though, there's something over here that I can't see. I would almost need to take it into Vegas and brighten it up there so we can actually watch it. I don't know how much was left, though.
I will say it's not that important right now.
Okay. All right, we'll come back to that then. Okay.
Hello, folks. First video. My name is Alex. Basically, critters, creatures, monsters, whatever you'd like to call them, like to
this is Alex.
basically, kill me for fun and flavor. Because they're cringe and fail, and basically they use the corpses, my corpses, to make other people scared and fuck shit. I don't know. Basically just torment everybody. Give them.
Whoa. So there's not timelines. It's not a loop. If they're using their corpses multiple times, well, I mean, I guess it still could be, but the way that's worded, that makes me think that they're basically like clones or something, or reincarnating like instantly or quickly. Because that makes me think they have like a stack of Alex clones somewhere.
A fun little sprinkle of psychological damage.
Actually, you know what? If they're a bunch of AI and they're just putting their minds into bodies for fun, and that's why it's a game, to just see how many people they can freak out. Could you imagine? Like, this whole thing was all like fake, just AI just messing with people, like cloning bodies and putting their minds into it and just freaking people out on repeat. There's not actually anyone murdered. It's all just the AI over and over again with their fake bodies. That would be that better not be how it ends. That would be such a freaking slap to the face after everything. Oh my gosh,
but
please
they got lazy. Well, my corpse was found, and
oh, by the way, guys, that was all game. Bye.
I was recording all of this so I could remember.
Enjoy your trauma.
After I was killed, but then when my corpse was found, they took my fucking shit. Took my fucking camera. So now I'm posting all of it. And basically, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna sit down and rest soon. Maybe go into a fucking, I don't know, Burger King.
He seems like a Burger King person.
If somebody, like with a weird fucking face offers you free therapy out of the blue, don't take it. Sketchy as hell.
Wait, is Rain's therapy free?
Yeah.
Noted.
That's my message.
That's not suspicious.
Bye.
Is he the antagonist, though, or is he the game master? That's the big question. It's always World 10. This is on November 5th, 2023. Hey, it's been a long week. Wednesday was Halloween. Cassidy, Olive, and I went out. I went as Betty from Adventure Time. And then stuff started happening again. More corpses were found. The identities not being revealed to the public yet. 5 of them, all marked with Roman numerals, bringing the count up to 9 Roman numerals. 9 Roman murders. Sarah was hospitalized recently as well. yesterday. She's been really skittish and nervous after the events of the last blog post, and yesterday she went into cardiac arrest. Luckily, she's safe now. The hospital is just going to keep her a little longer, as there's something wrong with her blood, I think, she said. Olive's also been acting a little off recently. Don't know why. It feels like everyone around me is just a little off. I don't know why. As for the whole something is in the woods discussion, I've been hearing rumors about just really odd stuff. Strangely, more odd than the stuff I've witnessed. I might reach out to an old friend to help me with some investigation. Her name is Allison. She knows a lot, does a lot of research in her free time, and I'm definitely going to bring a camera next time. Introduction? 0? Excuse me? Who dis? Well, this is... Wait a minute. This is the next episode, never mind. It's always world. I know this isn't her channel, but don't tell her that. She'll remember it anyways.
Hello everyone, my name is
yeah, it's
Zoe,
her.
and welcome to my YouTube channel, Nevada Nightmares. For anyone unaware, I run a blogspot page aptly named Zoe's World, where I post my findings about the recent murders in Sparks, Nevada. Although probably illegal, my friends and I have been investigating these murders together. It's been a little rough, especially having been personally affected by these murders, but I'm putting my own safety on the back burner so that you can all get answers. Are these murders the work of a crazed lunatic, or something more? There's been rumors of monsters in the woods after all, and I think I've seen one of them. More coming soon. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and like for more updates.
What did you see? What? Check out my other videos. It's Pokemon. This Pokemon Revive Haunted. She have her own channel? I need to check that out sometime.
He does not.
Okay.
But that Pokemon ripoff thing is an advertisement for another one of my friend's ARGs.
Oh, nice.
So
right.
Yeah, you'll be seeing that probably sometime this year.
Okay. Yeah, I've been here a few times. We'll come back to this. Right, Infernus 17. Hello. Somebody, their clock is having a party. Okay, well, there's the house. Is that little house that Roy stays in, maybe? Angels are allowed around, or all around me. Okay. See, they're all angels. There's another hint to that. So this person actually realizes that there's angels playing games. Angels entertaining unawares. Hi, Lynn. I miss you a lot. When are you coming home? So that's Lynn. I'll be okay. You do? Yeah, you look like you'll be okay. It's moldy for you, isn't it? 8. Sparkle on. It's talking about 8 again. But who is 8? This? 8 is a rad Chad. Oh, can I spell Chad? Come on. There we go. Right. Thinking on that one. I haven't finished yet. Sorry. 2022. Oh, there we go. 8 spine starts to erode. Let's see who 8 is. Quick to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Okay.
Count on this before my very first kiss. This isn't the path we choose. Save the world when you're falling in love. Too late, we can save the day if we collaborate. Save the world when you're falling in love.
Okay, 4-armed goddess statue. totally normal.
Yawn. I'm so tired.
Did you see how to... For real.
Waking up like this.
Oh my gosh.
I have to
I would
go
wear
to
those
school.
underwear.
Ha ha. For breakfast, I think I will have some ramen.
That's literally me.
Yeah.
Waking up eating ramen first thing.
Okay. Time to go to school. Oh. Fidel Castro-chan. What's a kawaii waifu like you doing? Walking in the hall. Yeah. Meow.
終わりました。それから61年
Toyota.
後の
So Toyota's number 8?
6年の
Okay, okay. I know Toyota's part of it. These are all the freaking pieces of Surath again.
Oh. Oh my. Really? You want to go to the Sun Cafe with little old me? But
little old me.
I'm just a baka. Why would such a hot waifu like you want to do anything with me?
アメリカに住む人から日本にいる人に手紙が来たそうです。
Gasp! You really thought my karaoke was that good? Well, if you really want to, sure. Super genius kawaii boy Toyota-kun will go to the Sun Cafe with you tonight. Hot waifu material girl Fidel Castro-chan.
That was a mouthful.
It's a date.
Uh-oh.
What? What?
Well, he didn't like it. She wants revenge.
What?
Go to murder someone.
That fucking cunt stole my fucking senpai. What the fuck? I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Lily's not as stable as we thought.
Oh, okay.
There's Cassidy.
So, your dreams. Yeah, I've been having those dreams again with the red room and the cage.
Care to elaborate?
Well, last night I had a dream where I was in a red room. I wasn't in a cage, not this time, but
Wait,
at a table.
this is after. This is in December 14th, 2023. This is after she exploded.
There was a candle in front of me. Otherwise,
She's already returned to the hub or whatever.
But I heard.
If this whole world's a freaking Matrix.
I kept hearing voices after the screaming stopped. I think it was those statues, but I don't know.
Statues again.
The ones from the other dreams?
Yeah, I actually drew some of them
actually
here.
talking to you. Oh, she's the one that drew that.
Dreamwalkers?
That's what I'm calling them. Just calling them the statues feels weird to me.
Ah, I see.
Oh, and after a bit, I remember being in the woods. I don't know how I got there at all, but I heard some other voices. From somewhere. I couldn't locate them at all. I was the only one there.
You're doing excellent.
There he is again.
What's wrong? Speak when you're spoken to.
Please.
Please what, Aid?
Please. Let me go. I just want to go home.
And then I woke up.
So he's definitely the game master. I need to hear what rain sounds like. Ariori korisimasu. Opalite erosion. What did I say? It's like Lily eats beans before, but yeah, she does. All right. That's what I was talking about. Opalite erosion. That's what I meant by that. But anyway, I'm gonna search up what that means or what that refers to real quick. So it's just like opals, basically, eroding. Olive could be the opal eroding way as she's freaking out about all this. Been spending lots of time at Lorelai's house lately. Rain said it's good that I have an escape from my parents. I like it here a lot more. Is it old one then? Your parents still alive? I thought I heard screaming outside last night, but it turned out it was just a fox. They must have moved in closer to the city. It's Yasakaragao asked, "Hey Olive, you want to check in on Zoe? She's making poor decisions again. She's planning on going back into the woods in the middle of the night." "Oh yeah, I know. She told me. Lorelai is busy tonight. Anyway, we're on a date. But she's bringing Sarah, so I'm not too worried. Sarah's cool." Lorelai's at work and I have unexpected plans. Hey girlie. Talking here because I don't want to worry anyone else in the group chat, but you know how I've always been kind of freaky about Lorelai. I'm actually Allison's saying we should do this in person. When can you link up, BBG? Okay. It's a little sudden, but Lorelai's out of the house right now, so I guess I can hang out now. What's up? Alex and I will pick you up shortly. We need to worry about all that. We'll explain on the way, as in when you're in us and won't text and drive. Yeah, duh. I'll start getting ready. Pick me up at 8:30ish. You got it. Your wish is my command, madam. Olive, baby. I love you. You're so hot and pretty, but please don't post screenies of our combo and your tumblers. Thanks. Actually, post this one. It's a little funny. I've known Alex, Yves, and Allison since middle school, and they tend to do stuff like this. Stuff like this, and I don't know, but they're dragging Zoe and Lorelai into this now. Wait, Alex is one of the victims of the Roman murders, though they're... How see that? Yeah, maybe Yves was typed. Alex is a common name, right? Maybe you read something wrong? Maybe. Their car's pulling up now. I can tell because they're playing their friend's SoundCloud rapping on blast. Young Ren is surprisingly good. Yves did not mistype. Alexander Valentine found dead on Slit Throat, abandoned house basement on the edge of town, and Yves' car, alive. I feel sick. We're on the way to Allison's house. Oh god, maybe bring someone. That sounds super sketchy. Running the car halfway there. Maybe the cops misidentified. I mean, they had to, right? No, his parents were at the vigil. His identity was on the body along with some possessions of his. I remember they said this on the news. We're pulling into Allison's driveway right now. I ended up getting really sick, like a really bad migraine, passing out, so sorry for the lack of updates, but Allison was talking about what happened to everyone, and that Alex did die, but something else kept him alive and pulled him up from a list of numbers next to people or something. I don't remember a lot of what she told me, so I'm going to ask her to reiterate later today because I'm still at her house, but I do remember some of the numbers. 7, I need to write that down. 7 Lily, 8 Sarah, 9 Allison, 10 Alex. I had a kid what the numbers mean, I'll ask today. So Sarah's 8. That was the one crying then. I'm home. I'll post a summary of the info I got, but need a shower. Now it's just Christmas randomly. Whiplash. This series gives major whiplash. So freaking good though. Why do I keep hearing like a sensor beep in the background?
I think that might just be you. I don't hear that.
I heard it again. Where the frick is that coming from?
I don't know.
I don't hear it now. It was just during the song.
Huh. Weird.
Okay, this is so goi desu. My Kurisumasu party.
Thanks for inviting us, Lily. This is really kawaii and Christmas core.
Is he naked?
Yeah. This is so shigoi.
He's just naked.
So many kawaii Ohio gyats here.
I don't know where he's putting the stocking. No, I'm kidding. Wow, they're both kind of risque.
Hey, I think the KFC's here. I'll go get it from the delivery guy-kun. Dame da, zen zen, dame da.
もう戦争はしたくない。
Hello there, Super Genius.
Konnichiwa,
Lily's so jealous.
Kawaii waifu gyat.
みんなと友達に
No,
な
no,
りたい。
Louise Chan. Stay
日
calm.
本人はアメリカ
What's a sugar boy like you doing at this party?
同じ気持ちでした。
Haha, oh yes, the susu. You really are such a skibbity hot waifu. Yeah.
Murder time. I challenge you.
Okay, I've had it. Fidel Castro-chan, when I'm done with you, you'll be the
Why is her name
Neko,
Fidel
and I'll be
Castro?
the Tachi.
They ended up together? Oh, excuse me? The poop just squishing. Toxic. Toxic Yuri.
Hey guys, I got the KFC. Whoa! I
Those
didn't know
eyes.
Santa-kun would put Yuri under our Kurisumasu tree this year.
Alright, you guys. I think I feel a song coming on.
There it goes.
Ho 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 ho. Oh oh oh, caught in a bad romance.
What? Why?
Oh,
Why random bad romance? Christmas.
Caught in a bad romance.
I mean, it makes sense of the situation, but come on.
Rah rah Roma.
Forgot to add the music. Oops.
I want your drama, the touch of your hand. Hey,
Oh my gosh, it
I
goes on
want your
so long.
love, love, love. I want your love, love, love. I want your love. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you, because I'm a free bitch, baby. I want you
This is real fast.
bad. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
oh, caught in a bad romance. Want your bad romance.
Oh, here we go. Hey, it's been a bit. I've collected all my stuff from the old house and moved into Lorelei's apartment. My parents aren't happy, but oh well. Sucks to be them. Not much has been happening with me personally, but I've been seeing Rain less and less. I'm thinking of dropping out of therapy. I don't think I need it anymore. Which means you probably do. Just saying, Olive. No, I'm obsessed. Respectfully, I don't think right now is the best time to drop out of therapy, though you could try seeing a new therapist. You've been through a lot. You've got a lot of trauma to work through. I think I'm good. Rain's the only therapist around anyways. I'm happy now. I have been for a while. Yeah, you probably killed the other therapist. I'm home. I'll post a summary of the info I got in a bit. I need to shower. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I never touched up on this because Yves messaged me again saying that they, Alex, Yves, Allison, were going to make a video or something to let you guys know, so shrug. I'm not a fan of any of this, to be honest. I haven't heard anything from them since. I'm really just trying to live my life. Yeah, I had plenty of time to read that.
Hello, it's me, Alexander Valentine. Zombie boy, Sir Revenant, whatever you want to call me.
It's like someone said "gay" in the background.
You know me, you love me. So a few days ago, Olive had posted on their Tumblr about hanging out with me, Yves, and Allison. While I was a little bit dead, I was a little bit,
That's why zombie boy.
or a little bit in the ground, on the ground, whatever.
You know, when I was dead.
They said to post the info that they got, but, Allison advised them not to, and instead instructed me to make this video and send it to you. So, despite what Zoe's blog says, I'm alive. I'm here. I'm recording this. Yay. But, like I said previously,
Okay, there's a white
I
shirt
did
there.
die, and the cops did take my shit off of my body. Because it was there whenever I was killed, and they were like, oh, this guy's not gonna come back, he's dead, and I'm here again. But, you know, oh well. I can't exactly say, you know, who killed me publicly, because, like, where's the fun in that?
Who's the game if you
It's a
tell?
fun little mystery, I guess.
Who's the killer this time
As
around
for
on our
our
reincarnation?
situation, this is the 5th time this has happened, I believe. Allison isn't giving me all of the info, but we do know about the loops. At least
Loops
Yves,
confirmed.
myself, and now Olive does. I don't know how much she believes it.
Yeah, but how are they
I
functioning
haven't
exactly?
seen her since we met up. I think she's trying to convince herself it was all a dream by just like burying herself in the Lorelai's shoulder or some shit. Well, as for me, specifically, I've been watching the channel this video's on, you know, about the moon already and whatnot. That fucking guy is breathing down my neck. Won't leave my ass alone. But he doesn't really have like a tight grip on me. He's just kind of like staring at me, you know, like those like bobbleheads that just kind of like look at you. He's doing that. I don't think we really need to worry about that for a bit. Still don't really know who the 000 person is, though, so we can't exactly, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I gotta go. Expect this video in your email inbox in 2 to 3 business minutes.
I had to block Yves, Alex, and Allison's numbers. I don't want to play any part in this. You can actively incriminate yourselves, but do not drag me into it, Olive said. What? There's that triangle again. It was on that dude's collar. The masked guy. Come on. But it's also in Rain's eye? So Rain's working for them? Or is it Rain? I think it was Rain. Last second clips, darn it. Makes me just want to download it. Here we go. Whose eye was that? I don't know. Couldn't tell. It keeps popping up this random thing with random videos. Alright. Zoe's World, number 11, closing out 2023. So it's very end, it was 29th of December. Olive's blocked my number. I don't know why. Anyways, happy holidays. College has been kicking my butt these past few weeks, so I haven't had much time to do anything between Christmas with the family and schoolwork. I visited the church recently for their annual Christmas festivities. Is it the church of the freaking... Is it freaking Lucille's church? Anyway, it's been kind of off since Adrian, whose father runs the church, no, I guess not, was killed and marked as 5 in the Roman murders. Speaking of, there were 5 more victims in the recent months. I don't know if I mentioned in my past post, but identities were released recently. Number 5, Adrian. Number 6, Molly. Number 7, Faith. Number 8, Phoebe. Number 9, Cal. Last names are Bright, Lucas, Valencia, Foster, and Vacticus. Those sound like angel names. Interesting to note, Adrian, Molly, and Faith were all in the same friend group, one tangentially related to Cassidy's. Alexander, Yves, Allison, and Phoebe and Cassidy had some sort of on and off friendship. I don't know. See them interact sometimes, but it mostly felt like Cassidy was just messing with her. But this leads me to a point I'd like to make. A lot of these deaths seem very related to Cassidy in some way, shape, or form. Ever since Alex's death, Allison and Cassidy seem incredibly close. Even at the church's Christmas celebration, I saw the two snooping around in some of the back hallways. Most of these deaths have something to do with Cassidy's friends or enemies. It's a little suspicious. I'm not sure how to feel about coming to this conclusion, but I do really think Cassidy is involved somehow. But what gets me is how Andrew fit into the picture. I think I have an idea, but I'm not sure if I'd like to share it yet. So all I have to say is that Allison's last name is Orion, much like Andrew's, the same Allison I mentioned previously, snooping in the church with Cassidy. Have a happy new year, everyone. And last one, and I'm going to do a really quick theory that I have. Hello? Hello? Bloody bag. Someone's been turned you an angel. Heart goes to everyone we lost in 2013. Molly, Adrian, Faith, Yves, Alex, Alison, Sarah, Lily, Zoe, Olive, and Lorelai as the first death. Presented by Scarlett Thomas for Mr. Valencia's current events class. Scarlett Thomas. How does it feel knowing about this? Bet you feel ghastly uploading this one. Dorothy Devery said. Absolutely good seeing you again, Lilith. Oh, I need to look up their names. Lily Chan refers to Lilith, the goddess of magic, first wife of Adam. I don't know if that's going to connect, but if it's not just Lily, and Lily's short for Lilith, that could mean a lot. What a charmer. Good to see you too. Unless they're just making a joke. This one is maybe dangerous, but it's first to think. Okay. Oh gosh, there's so much going on. All right, so I'm gonna give a real quick summary theory thingamajig. I've almost got to split it into two. Okay, so what I think it is. I don't know, I'm gonna give two theories and then try to combine them. First one is, of course, they're all like angelic deities that basically lost their deity or lost their angel status and were turned into humans. And the other theory I have is that they're all actually AI that are trying to play a game, maybe even within a matrix, maybe not, not really sure on that. But the game itself is to see how many people you can kill before you get caught as being the killer, kind of like Clue. And it's not just killing each other, it's killing as many as you can. That's why there's all the bodies hanging up in the trees and stuff. All the random, because there was some random murders before the Roman numeral murders, I believe. So I think that they're to see how many people they can kill before one of the party. It's definitely going to be one of those 13, the party. Before they can figure out which one of them is the killer, they got to try to kill as many as they can. And then the game restarts. Either that, or if they can't figure it out by the time it runs out, it restarts. They all come back to life. They have to do it again. They've been doing it again since 2013 because they can never figure out which one is the killer before it's too late. But if that was the truth, then I think that Alex wouldn't have said it makes it more fun. I think he would have actually told who the killer was so they can escape it. So the fact that he restarted that, unless he's somehow slipped out of the Matrix and started the game early, because I mean, he isn't really supposed to be back yet. It isn't a new cycle. He's just there. So that part kind of falls apart. But if we combine the two, and they're angels doing that similar type of game, it could be that they're actually from the future, or when in 2013, when AI was kind of starting to become a thing, and they are actually AI, but they're angels that imprinted or are using the technology to make AI copies of themselves and send that into the past or into the future to repeat this cycle, to repeat this game for the same reasons, to see how many they can kill without getting caught, and kill each other without getting caught. I don't know. Just a theory. That's just my first thoughts. I might be way off. But so far with the information we've gotten, with the fact there's AI, the fact there's angels, the fact there's cycles, the fact that they can come back, the fact they're keeping a list, the fact that we keep finding these random bodies, I don't know. But then how does Rain fit in? Unless Rain's the game master, and he's just running it for them. They're not playing against him, but he's just running it. Maybe even using his Nephilim powers to keep resetting it, or maybe we're his fallen angels. But then the masked man, is that Rain in maybe his true form? Or is that the killer trying to keep everyone from knowing which one they are? But if that's the case, they were talking to number 8, and it was a man's voice. I don't know, it feels almost like that's the game master.
How do you know there's not multiple game masters?
There could be. Well, I mean, there was 2 different types of killings. There was the angel killings, and there was the Roman numeral killings. So there could be 2 different games going on at the same time. They could be similar games, or it could be one. If there's freaking AI playing a game and angelic beings playing a game, that's going to be freaking insane. But I guess there technically could be 2 game masters. Maybe those game masters are playing against each other. Maybe that's the real game, to see which can get their team to win first or to lose first. Maybe they're both stuck in the cycle, losing the game over and over and over again, and they're trying to make their team win before the other one does. And it was a person from the other team, and that's why they say, I'm not going to tell you who did it, who killed me, Alex, because he doesn't want the other team to win with the other game master. I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I'm super excited to continue with this series. I forgot how much I love this. It's a really freaking fun series. Again, for those of you who I'm pretty sure everybody here during the live has seen it, but those of you who are watching this in the replay, because replays get quite a few views, if you have not checked out this series yet, please do. All the links will be, again, in the description and also in the pinned comment. You definitely need to participate in this ARG while it's still ongoing and running. Because it's definitely heating up. There's definitely so freaking much to go through. Again, I'm going to have to do a part 2 to this where I go back and rehash everything now and see if I can find any more hidden things that I didn't see in the first go through, because as Roxy said, I and others have missed some things. So I'm definitely going to have to go back and look for the breadcrumbs. But unfortunately, it is after 6 and I do have to go meet someone today. So again, a lot of fun. Right. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to check the comments before I go. Thank you again, Roxy, for hosting with me. It was a pleasure. Anything you'd like to add while I'm going through the comments?
I do want to add that I want you to think about how Lucille specifically plays into the story.
I'm pointing at you right now. You freaking bringing Lucille back into this. Okay, I will though. I definitely. That's the thing. I knew she was important. She's always freaking like central to the story. So when she came back, that's why it was such a freaking shock to me. Because now I know that it's Lucille's game. Because she wants everyone to worship her as a goddess. So.
Yeah.
But it seems like she was kind of on the side. So she's directly involved.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I can't sleep because I overthink so much. Like my brain's constantly theorizing. Willa Bonkers says 666. Could be devils also. Fallen angels, things like that. That was not a moan to... it was a moan Justin Bieber because he's meh, but... Yes, I'm reading the chat now. Go back. Holy crap, I missed a lot. So Lucille is central, is what you're saying.
Yeah. She plays a major part in the story that I don't think people will really see until the very end.
Interesting.
And after that point, looking back, it will be incredibly obvious, but right now it isn't.
Okay. A lot of series can be summed up with this too is Yuri. Yes. The drawing. Yeah, it was a bunch of edits from that video from before, and my phone died. Guess I'm going to check the chat on YouTube. I knew that was going to happen. I should have plugged it in, but I didn't. 1 second, chat. I am reading through the live chat. Alright. Come on. Alright. Change it from top to live, because it likes to change on its own. Okay. I feel like if you're talking about the show, I feel like it definitely part of it is made as a joke, but this was made entirely seriously. It's a work of art. Oh, you're talking about that picture. This is made serious. It does have connections to the lore. There's like hidden things in there and stuff. King of Burgers. Yeah, the show is made by I don't know if somebody answered you or not. I'm gonna go ahead and answer real quick. The show is connected to the game because it is a show that one of the characters in the game, Lily, has produced. I think there's some others to produce it with her, but they make like a caricature of their life. Lily does. Her face keeps cracking. Mannequin spoiler or something. Maybe? You talking about Lily? King of Burgers? Wait, talking about Spark Satan. Yeah, it's kind of freaky. Randy said that. Any theories on this so far? Yeah, I just went over a bunch of them. Yeah, I didn't get to do comments too much because I was trying to keep it moving. Yeah, it's a good ARG. Yes, I would wear those underwear. I would. I have joke underwear. I'm not going to show you because I'm just not going to do something like that, but I do have joke underwear for myself because I think it's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of lore, a whole lot of lore. You have no idea, King of Burgers. This used to be part of the World Reach, and the thing was freaking huge. Oh my gosh, chat had so much going on. Okay. Yeah, was happy to have it. Happy to have you, King of Burgers. Glad you get to make it through a live dive stream. We'll be doing another series. I really need to catch up with Reinhardt Quiet Quest. It's been a while, so. And again, I do need to do one more to cover the stuff that I may have missed in the first go through of the rest of it. But I will be doing other series. I'm just now getting back into streaming. Actually, Monday I'm going to be having a stream with some friends, but it's not going to be over a series. And then should be Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to do the next series. And then that Friday, I'm going to do the follow-up to this one. Got to kind of mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Earlier, when the live first began, I mentioned more things, but everything else, I said I just, yeah, okay. Spooky Chills, hello. The girl had black hair and green and blue sweater. Oh, that was a different version of Lily, I think. Or are you talking about... Do you know what they're talking about, Roxy? The girl that had the black hair, green and blue sweater?
I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah. I mean, people wear different clues. Maybe it was Sarah? You talking about Sarah? Maybe? Yeah, send me a link to that server when you're done. If it's open to the public, I want to see it. Burger King. The cracking face one. You think it's the same person that was in the sweater? The green and blue sweater? And black hair. I thought her name was Sarah, but I might be wrong. That'd be kind of random. She's not suspicious at all. Alright, I'll check in a minute. Anyway, thank you all for joining. I had a great time. Hope you all did as well. And as always, keep your eyes wide open and never stop reading. I will see you all in the next one. Got all kinds of stuff on the way. I've been working my freaking face off. Tonight or tomorrow, I'll have the next Flat Cap recap come out. You'll see. It's a little bit different, but it's a really good one. The series I looked into was a really fun one, and I've been wanting to do this interview with this person for a long time. So that one comes out either tonight or tomorrow, followed by my next theory video. So I will see you all then, and I'm going to try to stop it now. I always do my outro before I get prepared, so bear with me. Thanks so much for watching. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my patrons and channel members. Thanks to you, I'm able to do what I love. CNK114, Investigator Zeus, Dobby's Music, Jera Mullins, Free Spirit Katie, Vexus, Agnieszka, Granny Monster, Nightmare Luna, Lily Ardad, and Elliot the Epic 242. Really, thank you so much for everything you do.